So ladies and gents, I love seeing technology used in really unique and interesting ways in and around the earth moving sector. And we've got a great guy to talk to exactly about that right now. Grant Morgan from Trimble, how you going?
Good mate, how are you?
That's the way mate, fantastic to see you and really exciting to hear about what you guys are going to have on display is stand at DD2, which is just around the corner.
Yeah, so basically it's a deployable training excavator, which has the full Trimble Earthworks 3D package installed on the machine, as
Awesome.
well as our Siteworks Machine Guidance System.
Awesome.
Yeah, so basically it's used to be able to send to all of our dealers around the country.
Perfect.
And out to customer sites.
Fantastic. So why is it so important for this unit to be fully deployable and easy to move around on the trailer?
Just found with a lot of customer sites, it's a bit hard to get access to machines that are installed, and especially with larger machines, it's hard to sort of be able to stand near the machine and do training.
Yep.
Demonstrations and stuff like that. This being a much smaller size, but with all the technology that's on the larger machines, makes it much easier.
So Grant, what type of benefits do dealers like SITECH Solutions get out of awesome training equipment like this?
So basically we had a lot of feedback from the field and customers that they want to get more out of the technology that they either already own or are looking to purchase.
Yep.
So with this idea, we can essentially send it to the customer site and do an on-site demonstration and show our complete workflow, our connected site, all of the machine features and functions in a small package where we don't need to stop production on customer sites to be able to do demonstrations. Yep. We can do it in their yard or at their premises. So
to share with us a little bit about the technology that's on board, catching up with Jacob Bornholdt from SITECH. How are you?
Good mate, how are you going?
Way, mate, really cool. Let's just share with us in a little bit more detail exactly what's going on here in terms of technology.
Okay, so it's got a lot. It's got 3D Earthworks on it. It's got Siteworks Machine Guidance, as well as an AR camera, and it's also got Trimble Payload Management.
So what do you think are some of the key technologies that people are really going to delve into the most or the quickest?
I think probably our Augmented Reality camera. It's something that we haven't seen too much of in the past. Yep. It's really cool. You can see what you're digging to, you can see underground even, and it's going to help your operator avoid those, pipes, electrical, things like that.
Awesome. So what about the Earthworks system? Can you share a little bit about that?
Earthworks system, so yeah, it's got probably, I would say, one of the best sort of 3D displays that's out there. It works really well outdoors, and it's going to help your operators get to design quicker, as well. If you fit it with automatics, all they have to do is pull the trigger pretty much.
Perfect.
So you've got 7-inch option or 10-inch option as well. And then with the SMG, you've got all sorts of tablets that you can use as well. So you've got a bit of variety there.
So Jacob, tell us a little bit about Trimble Payload Management and I guess some of the efficiencies that people are going to experience in and around that.
Yeah, okay, well it's in the name, so Payload Management, managing what you're putting on a truck or putting in a stockpile, right? So it's huge on chain of responsibility. So you're not underloading or overloading, which is the important one, your trucks, especially on tier 1 sites. So making sure that everything's safe, and again, going back to that chain of responsibility, it's safe, you know what you're loading effectively. Yeah.
Siteworks Machine Guidance, excavators and compact truck loaders. Tell us a little bit about that and how it works in those sort of different configurations.
Yes, yeah, no, that's right. So it was originally put on excavators.
Yep.
Trimble have recently put it on compact track loaders.
Awesome.
So the idea behind it is if you've got a rover, you're going to use it at the start of the job. What do you do with it in the middle of the job? Well, now you can put it on your machine, get a lot of usability out of it, and then again at the end of the job, back on the range pole, checking to make sure that you've done it right.
So Jacob, this technology is really going to suit a broad range of operators and projects and sites. Who do you see it being perfect for?
Look, it's on a 1.8 tonne at the moment. We could put it on an 800 tonner. So I'd say everyone. So from doing your 2D house pads or industrial blocks, much like we're on today, all the way up to your big tier 1 projects, your big highways that they're going to be laying asphalt on, that you really want that really high accuracy. And then moving on from there, you've got your TPM, so monitoring your bucket loads, chain of responsibility, and then your AR, so doing your big industrial sites which have got underground services, making sure you're not going to hit them. So I think there's an entry point and then you can grow from there pretty much. And as far as where we service, we've got offices in Tamworth, Dubbo, Newcastle, Coffs, Sydney and Canberra. So ideally we want to hit every customer that might have a use for this.
Thank you so much for making a little bit
Jamie.
of time. Great to see you again, and congrats on you guys developing an awesome piece of kit.
No, appreciate it. Cheers, mate.
No worries.
Thank you.